Hey guys, in this video, I'm about to share with you a complete guide on how a beginner can start their personal brand on LinkedIn. I will not just walk you through on my own personal brand, but I will also create a personal brand for someone. And you will know exactly how you can start your personal brand on LinkedIn from design to creating content for your LinkedIn. Why this is very important? It is very important so that if you start a personal brand on LinkedIn, you will not just get clients, but you will have omnipresent on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all other platforms as well. So let's get right into it. So now on my screen, you can see that this is my profile. Now in personal brand, first of all, let me tell you that personal branding is not about colors, it's not about the name, title, all of these things. It all combined together, it creates a personal brand, but it's also about your voice, it's also about your messaging and how you help others with your knowledge and also with the experience that you have. And personal branding is like telling a story that can help others as well and achieve their goals for their own. So on my profile, you can see that we have, so what we will be doing is that we will be doing most of the basic things so that you can start right away on LinkedIn. So you can see that we have cover image, we have profile image, we have name, we have a short bio, right? We have a CTA, and also we have where we work, what company you are working with, and you have following, connections, and there are some states. There is about section, there are services section or skills, there is services section, we have featured section where you can add a link, can link it to your call to action or anything, and then you have the posts, right? So let's talk about the cover image. Now you can see the cover image is very important. Its LinkedIn profile is like a landing page of your website, and cover image is like the hero section of your website. So if we look at the hero section, which is cover image, and we have a title, proper title, which says like helping healthcare centers with high conversion designs, right? Very niche down for healthcare, not saying that I help with web designs or I help with graphic designing, things like that. And it's very visible and also showing that what kind of designs like websites, branding, graphics, ads, but very specifically for healthcare. And I have added some work and also added some clients logo as well for more credibility, and also added a call to action sign. So it says like book 101 call today, which they can call a book here, right? Then we have a profile image, and the profile image should be very, very clear. It should show your face. If you are a woman and don't want to show your face, that's completely fine. Even there are males and females who do not share their profile pictures, but they have a very strong personal brand. And there are a lot of examples on LinkedIn who do not share their face and has amazing personal brand on LinkedIn. So image, then we have bio. Now cover image, as we discussed, it should include very clearly what you do, how you can help someone, and even you can add some visuals, you can add some clients testimonials if you don't have any clients, you can add your work here, but making sure that you combine all of the important things on the cover image. Then profile image, as mentioned, like having a very clear background and very beautiful smiling face, and which should be easily recognizable, and even if you can easily recognize me on even small sizes, right? Then we have title, right? This is most important part, and it's also when you post something, people can see this title as well. And so I have said like helping healthcare with all-in-one design, founder at hanwork.com, right? So it is very specific, right? Helping healthcare only with all in design, like any designs like website design, graphics, all of these. And I'm also a founder of Hanwork agency, and it should be very clear. Now sometimes people just use graphic designer or just say that, you know, I'm a student at this, some other things, but people don't really care about that. You should be very specific about how you can help someone or what you exactly do, right? And then you have to have a clear call to action. Now, as you can see that book a 101 free strategy call. You can use call.com or Calendly for this, and you can have a book a 101 call link here. So it should be also clear as well, right? There should be a very clear call to action. There should not be like a lot of CTAs or a lot of different things, or it should say like contact me, get started, things like that. Very clear, like book a 101 free strategy call. And when they click on that, they can go to the link. Let's click on that. They will go to the call.com and they can book a call with me right away. And that's a clear one call to action you will see on the LinkedIn, right? And that's very clear. Like, you know exactly that I help healthcare centers with design. Now, if someone with related to healthcare, they visit the landing page, they will exactly know that this is the guy that we are looking for, because I have already worked with the healthcare clients. I have websites that and designs that I have done for the healthcare, and it's okay if you don't have one. You can just use other things. You can add some kind of, even you can showcase your sample work or just you done for the portfolio, or even if you don't add that, but most important part is the title and adding some kind of a little bit description. And you can use image here as well, right? We will discuss that as well, and we will create one. And you can see the followers. And the most important part in this is that followers grows, but it is not important, right? The main part is that to get clients, right? You can have a lot of followers, but if you are not getting those to pay you, it means nothing, right? It will grow, followers will grow, but make sure that those followers pay you and they are your clients, right? And you can see that then we have some analytics about section. You can use that. You can add all of your experiences, but you can make sure that you add all of the experiences and make sure be niche down here as well, so that it gives a confirmation to the client or prospect who want to work with you. You can add services. Now this might be a premium feature, but you will have another option which will say like web design or WordPress design. It will not show the images, but that's totally fine. That works as well. Now after that we have featured, right? This is like a link. Now it is again going to the call to action, but you can say something like, you can see that it's going to the call.com, and you can have an image for that as well, sharing some kind of offer you have, or maybe saying like, you can see that subscription based design for recovery design and book a 101 call today, right? It's a confirmation. You can add some other things as well. You can add testimonials if you have. If you don't have, it's completely fine. But you can see also there is a consistency in the brand, right? There is like the colors that I'm using, and I'm using this across all of my posts, all of my Instagram account, all of my Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, right? You can see there is a consistency in the design, and we will talk about that, how you can choose that. Very easy. I will give you a very beginner guide that even a 12-year-old can do that. Then we have posts. You can see that every post is like a story or some work that I have done for the client, some experience that I have, or made some mistakes that I have been sharing here, and a lot of other things, even helping freelancers and other agencies owners and how they can grow in their field. And this can be different for you. It can be, you can share, if you are a writer, content writer, you can talk about content writing, how clients makes mistakes, or how clients are losing leads or not getting more conversions, something like that for your writer, and how you can help the prospects or clients with your content writing skills. So you can talk about that. You can share your own story, and there can be a lot of formats, like it can be a carousels, it can be topic kind of post, it can be a quote, it can be sharing your work, and all of these stuff. And even if you go down, you can see that you have experiences, and I have mentioned one experience, founder hanok.com, and I have included skills and also included the work that I have done, so that if the prospect now two kind of people that we want to target. One is to help other freelancers and agency owners same like us, and the second one is the client or prospects that we want to work with and they will be paying us, right? So we have to make sure that we target both, and our main goal should be to get clients and creating a landing page that attracts clients, right? So that should be the main goal. And I have included all of the things. You can have recommendations from the clients that you have worked with. They can give you recommendation. As you can see, I have given some freelancers, and you can give or receive these recommendations which can help you, more clients as well. But this is the whole landing page. And now let's jump into Figma. I will be using Figma. You can use Canva, you can use any tool, right? You just have to know, because all of the tools are same, right? There is no difference. Every tool has a text tool, square, shapes, images, videos. Some might don't have all of these stuff, right? So tools are mostly the same. You just need to know the basic and importance or even psychology of colors, fonts, and how to design, right? So let's jump into Figma. And now you can see that these are some of the designs, right? This is a post, this is a LinkedIn cover, and this is the feature image, and this for the feature section, and this is the profile image, right? Now let's say we want to rebuild this for someone who is helping other LinkedIn users start their personal brand, right? So let's start creating a personal brand for someone who wants to help others build their personal brand, right? So first of all, let's remove all of these things. And basically, I will not be doing anything advanced. I will be very basic with you, and so you can start right away. It's a free tool and you don't need much of the things, right? Let me remove all of the stuff here as well, my picture. So yeah, so let's start with the colors and font family. Once we choose that, we can use that across our whole LinkedIn profile. So what I will do is that, again, I will be very basic. I will doing very basic things. So let's do like 4 squares, right? And now you can have your own color that you love, right? It can be purple, green, red, any color that you love, and you can use that for your personal brand, and you will love to use it daily. And so that's it. It is not important that you must stick to any specific color, but it should be like any color works, right? But it should be like your favorite color. So for example, let's say we want to choose purple, right? Let's do purple. So what I will do is I will click on the square, and what I will do is that I will go to purple and select a little bit kind of lighter purple color, right? So let's say this is the color. You can go to the search, you can search for purple and ask for purple hex code, like and it will give you the hex code like this kind of code, HEX. So we have this purple. Now what I will do is that I will copy this here as well, here as well, and here as well, right? Now here is a beautiful trick, and it is very simple. Once you have this, you just need to drag this to darker side, right? It should be more darker, and let's add a background to this so that it looks clear. Now you can see that it's kind of purplish dark color, and it will be our text color, right? You can see like I'm using this dark text color, and it will be this color. And what you just have to do is to just drag this down to around this kind of area. Now another will be, we will go from here to this one, right? It is not important that it should be on a specific, but you can just move around, and this will be like a shade color, which is like I'm using for the background. And you can just do 3 colors, right? That will be definitely do. And let's do 3 because I think 3 will be enough, right, for starting. Now let's update this whole design, right? Let's update this. First of all, like make this simple as well. Let's update the whole design. So I selected all, and you can see there is all green and dark green. So what I will do is that, I will just first of all change these dark. I will just paste, like update these colors to the text color, this color that we are using, right? Let's remove this square from here to make it simple. Let's make this same color as well. And yeah, now let's update now remove the square as well. Now we can just update, this color to this one, right? We can just select this color, we can just change this to this color and change this to white so that, it looks clearly same as this. If you want to add a gradient, you can just do like, dark, right? What I will do is do this and then select other end will be like this, right? And same goes for this one. Even if you want to add a gradient to your profile, here what we can do is that we can just, again in simple thing, we can just add a gradient, just select this, and the other color should be purple, and you can see that we have a beautiful gradient color, and we can change things around, and we can do a lot of things, but I'm making sure that we start with the basic, and let's change the background as well, right? Let's change to this, and now you can see that it's looking very well. And same goes for the post, right? If you want to create a content, have a topic, but we can create that as well. Now let's talk about the profile image. Now for now I will just use a plugin like Lumi. If you are a female and if you don't want to share your profile image, you can just go to this plugin. You can search it from here, right? And I can search for female, right? And you can choose illustration from here, right? Some are pro, but you can choose a free one. And let's choose any. We can choose colors as well, right? We can have like search, and you can see that it gives us little bits options, but let's clear that, and let's go with some this one, right? Let's try this one, but we can definitely change that. Okay, so we have this. Now what we want to do is to just remove the background. Now if you have your image, you can just remove the background, and you can just click on that here option. You can see this. You can use online tool as well, background removal. You can search for that. You will find a lot of free tools to remove the background. You can see the background is removed. I will just add it here, right? And this is your profile image, right? This is easy. This is how easy it is. You can just add your own image, remove the background through using this tool, and you can add it here. So this is how easily we created this. And let's create a post as well. Let's create a quote post. If you want to win, you have to work. Now also we have to talk about the font family, because you cannot use same font family. You can use your own font family as well. So we have a lot of font families. So for example, let's say I want to change this, right? Let's use some different font family. Let's search for Search Pro. You have a lot of options to choose from, and you can use the one that you love or you want to use that, right? Which should be much clear and easy to read, right? We can do that for this as well. instrument serif, but it's completely fine. You can use any font family that you like. You just can, move this, choose any font family that you will love. So yeah, we have this code. Let's add code this, right? This is the post, and what we can do is that we can add this image as well, so we can duplicate that. Don't worry about usage of this tool. You can learn it very fast. Once you get there, I will highly recommend learn Figma if you are in the design industry, or Canva if you don't want to go through these tools, but it's your choice. So let's say its name is, right, I hope, yeah, Susan, yeah, Susan. And let's, if Susan is watching, please forgive me for the wrong name, and let's use this here as well, and we can change it to enter and a little bit lighter, and it will say helping you with LinkedIn personal branding, yeah, or LinkedIn personal branding coach. You can say that as well, coach. And let's make this smaller as well. Let's align this, let's align this, let's go save. Yeah, again, don't worry about the tools. You can learn these tools, but you can see that how fast we created this post. What we done is that we created colors, we created a font family for ourselves, and we created these visuals. We can add image here as well. So let's say like you don't have any work, you can have this as well. You can add it here. If you don't have clients, you can remove this and you can add maybe something different, right? Or maybe you just can add a short description and then add that here, but it is not really that necessary, right? You can then, once you have some clients, you can add those here as well. And there's a lot of things that you can do, but yeah, that we can leave it for now. But you can see that we created cover image, we created the feature section, profile image, and post, right? We have a full design and everything. And also you have to make sure that content is very well written. So for example, it is like, so helping you with helping you get client through LinkedIn for anyone, something like that. Very attractive, and you can update this text as well. So this is how, and you can just upload that as well, right? And same goes for any platform, right? You are on a Twitter, you are on Instagram, you are on other platforms. You can just, what you can do is that you can just you can find a size on Google. You can search for like cover image of Twitter, and then create that frame here. You can just add this frame, and you can even select some already done sizes like Twitter header, right? You can just change the color, and you can add this content here, right? And you can publish that. So this is how easily you can create your personal brand and then start posting, right? The most important part is to how you post, what you post, and you can use a lot of formats to post content, and that's really the most important part, right? This is just a beginning. As I mentioned before, this is just a basics of personal branding on LinkedIn, and you can use that for other platform as well. And I hope this was really helpful, and the video is getting longer, and I think you have got all of the things that you need to get started on LinkedIn, having a beautiful profile and starting adding content to your profile, LinkedIn, and get more engaging, and also find clients through LinkedIn. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.